Hi, and welcome to the business of being a virtual assistant. I'm your host, Tiffany Parson, and you're watching and listening to episode number 203. Now, this episode, I don't know how quick it's going to be. Hopefully, it's going to be a quick one. I want to talk to you about being focused during the holiday season because our clients need us, our family needs us, our friends need us. We're being pulled in all different directions and we need us, right? So how do we stay focused in this time? It's going to be very important for you to set guidelines, deadlines, and boundaries for your clients. If there is something that they need from you or you need from them, jump on it as quickly as possible. If you wait for things to pile up, you're going to be overwhelmed. And the next thing you know, it's going to be Thanksgiving. It's going to be Christmas. It's going to be New Year's. So you have to be really focused on your guidelines, deadlines, and boundaries during this season. Your clients are going to want to have things done for Black Friday. They may be doing something special for the holidays, or you're taking time away. So you want to get so many, projects done or to wrap up loose ends before the new year. You set the tone. It's your business. If you don't communicate when things need to be in your inbox by, then clients won't know. They may be sending you things at the last minute. They might be sending you things the day before you're headed off for vacation, whatever the situation may be. Now, you don't have to let them know, oh, I'm going to be away this week, that week. You can just let them know I'm taking all final assignments for 2021 by this date. And give them a time by this date and this time in order to get it back to you before holiday break or before 2022, however you want to word that. But this is you setting guidelines, deadlines, and boundaries. It's your business, your rules. And if clients are sending you things in advance, let's say this particular client, maybe they always send things to you in advance. Go ahead and jump on it as soon as you can to get it done. No matter how far off the deadline is, this way it's out of your brain, it's out of your mind, and it gets you ahead of what you need to do. Because you're going to be pulled in all different directions. Me personally, I'm already feeling being pulled in all different directions. And so the focus is super important so that you don't miss a beat, so that you're not up all hours of the night before Thanksgiving, before Black Friday, and, on into Christmas, on into New Year's. If this is your first year in business, I recommend you take time away for the holiday. Do not try to work through the holiday just because you can. Take some time off, please. Get away from your laptop, your computer, your email. Get away, enjoy some time. You need it. You deserve it. You've worked so hard this year. Those of you that are veterans in this, you already know the importance of taking some time off for the holidays. So please do that. Jump on your task early. Reach out to your regular clients early. Again, let them know when you're taking final assignments for 2021 if that is your plan. I realize everybody's situation is not the same. Maybe your plan is to work through the holidays. Maybe you're not able to visit family or friends this year. Whatever the situation is, if you plan to work through the holiday, still take a day, a few hours, something for yourself. Remember that whole gift of time we did a few episodes back? If for whatever reason you didn't get to listen to a gift of time, I'm going to link it again for you so you can go right back to that, because it's super important that we as business owners are caring for ourselves. We are our number one clients. We can't service anyone if we can't service ourselves first. So this is super important. So we're being focused for the holidays, right? And then the other thing too is if you plan to offer a Black Friday package or Black Friday promotion, I don't want to say deal or discount, a Black Friday promotion, then have deadlines in place for that as to when you need the information by for those who sign up for it. Give them a time frame as to when they need to get everything to you so that it can be done before 2021. You don't want to take that into 2022 unless it's a long-term package or, it fits with how you've set it up. You get my drift. I really just want you to be focused. I want you to have a great time this holiday season, to be able to enjoy your family, your friends, to be relaxed and not feel bogged down with a lot of things, not feeling like your phone has to be at your hip every single minute. I've experienced that in past holidays and look forward to it not being this way. It wasn't that way last year. It's not going to be that way this year. I look forward to that because for so many years I was tied up to my phone when I shouldn't have been. So I'm just passing this on to you, lessons learned. So being focused this holiday season. And here's the other thing I want you to do is to start thinking about the success of your business. What goals did you set for yourself in 2021? Look at the goals that you set for yourself and what did you do? Did you meet your goals? Did you meet them in the time frame that you expected? How will your goals for 2022 differ from the ones for 2021? Instead of just writing your goals down, see yourself reaching the goal, accomplishing the milestone. See yourself there at the place that you've set as your reach. So in a sense, see yourself at the top being the goal that you set for yourself. Visualize you're at that place and then act on it. If I visualize that my team has enough work that each one of them has reached their personal max, what does that look like for Virtual Hired Hand? This is a personal question for you and your business, and for you to start writing it down somewhere so you can see it, so you could plan for 2022 and what that looks like. Do it now before the clock strikes midnight and we're into 2022. Do it now. You might already be in 2022 in your mind. If you're not, this is going to help you to get there. This is a good thing to do as you're focused on wrapping up your client work. Do this as a project for client number one, and that's goal setting for 2022. Writing it down. And I won't, break down how to do your goals. To be specific, measurable, achievable, able to reach it in a time frame that makes sense, right? So if I'm saying that I want all of my team members to have enough projects that each one is at their max, then I need to know what their max is so I know what I'm reaching for. If your goal is that you want to have enough clients at your max, then you need to know what is the max that I can handle without being frustrated, without being overwhelmed, where I can enjoy my work and live a life as well. What is my personal max? For those of you that are listening for the very first time to the podcast, thank you so much for joining us. When I say reaching your max, that's what I'm talking about. The max number of clients, the max number of projects, the max amount of work that you can take on before you want to tear all your hair out. The max that's a good place where you have a chance to do the work, you have downtime, you're not working 7 days a week. You don't want that. That's not realistic, and you'll be unhappy with yourself. You'll resent your business. So that's beyond your max. So if you're saying my max, then it's important that you know what your max is. So as you're writing down your goals, if that includes something regarding your max, write down what your max is. What is that number? What's the number of clients or projects or hours? However it makes sense to measure it for you, write that down. Because when we get into the first and second quarter of 2022, you will look at your goal, and if it's not specific, you may be unsure as to what your reach was, and you don't want any guessing. You want it to be very clear what that looks like for you. For those of you that have a team, now you go back to your team to find out what their personal max is at the time that you're asking. Yes, we know things change. Sometimes people may have more time right now. Maybe a few months from now, they'll have less time. But right now, in the time that you're asking. So again, you know what you're reaching for. If it's a financial goal, what does that look like? How many projects would it take? How many clients would it take to reach that financial goal? Write all of that down. And then imagine yourself in that place. How will you be when you have arrived in that place? What will your business look like when you get there? How will things be run? What systems will be needed? Once you've answered those questions, guess what? Prepare now. You start preparing as though you're already there. You start operating as though you're already there. You start moving in a way of success because you're on the way to it. If you visualize and you plant yourself in that place, that becomes how you operate your business. It'll be too late to wait till we get to where we're reaching. I'm climbing with my hands for those of you listening. It'll be too late. You're climbing. It'll be too late to wait till you arrive at your landing place where your goal is, and then start putting some systems in place, and then start rearranging and purging and moving this and it'll be too late because you're there. You can't prepare to be there if you're already there. So you prepare now. And we have to be able to see it so we know what we're preparing for. And once you see it, then you know how you want to move, how you want things to flow. So you start operating there now. We can't operate from a place of on the way. No, we're going to operate from a place of success. This way, when there's a struggle, when there is a potential client and you're trying to decide, is this a good match for us? Now you're in the place of success. You can measure it. Is this a good fit? Does what this client's saying fit with how we work and how we move? Yes or no? If it's a no, it's not a sad no, because you're setting it up for success and you need clients that can help move that success, right? Because if they're the type of client that's going to drain you, that is going to slow down your momentum towards your success, right? If they're a client that is going to give you what you need, they know what they need from you, they can communicate that to you. They actually communicate that to you and they're ready to go. They have the budget for it. That client is going to help move you forward, getting you to that place where you want to be. And I'm speaking in terms of one goal, knowing that you're going to have multiple goals. But the way we treat this one, you'll have another and another. Maybe you have one goal, maybe you have two, I don't know, maybe you have three. Making it enough that you can accomplish it. Making it enough so that it's an actual reach, right? If it's too low, then you don't have enough to reach for. So making your goal something that is beyond what you're capable of right now. It should be beyond what you're capable of right now. Because if you're capable of it right now, how much of a challenge is that? Not much at all. How much of a reach is that? Not much at all, right? You want to be able to Be propelled up, be propelled forward. Not, oh, I know I can do that. Oh, I know I can get one client. Oh, I know I can get two. No, that's not going to get you excited and jumping out of bed. Something that you know you can already do. Try challenging yourself. Set a goal that's beyond your capability right now. Challenge yourself. Get outside of the ease. Get outside of what you know. Get outside of what you've always done. We all need to be shook up a little bit. We all need a routine reset, right? Especially if you've been doing the same thing over and over and over again. It's time to make some adjustments, and it's time to move in a way that we're operating from the top and not the bottom. I just want you to be focused in this holiday season and get those goals set so you can be ready for 2022. Thank you so much for watching and listening. That's the end of today's episode. So quick. I told you, just wanted to pop in quick today and share this message with you. You have a wonderful and fantastic day. I'll see you next time.